Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to all Idea Brownsville College Prep families. I'm going to start off with all of my YouTube announcements by stating the 5 most important things that college applications require, or the 5 things that colleges look for in a college application. The first, by far, most important is grades. Students spend the most time of their lives in school working on tests, quizzes, projects, assignments. And if that's the bulk of their time, then the colleges are going to spend the most amount of emphasis on the grades. So GPA, grade point average. So that's first. Next is, in no particular order, essays, test scores, extracurricular activities, and in extracurricular activities, students will need at least 128 hours of community service in high school to graduate. And then also recommendations from your counselor, but also 2 recommendations from your teachers. So this week's focus, parent information sessions. It's going to be a priority of mine to meet with the 8th and 9th grade families, but also give presentations for families to come into the school and ask me questions. Priority first will be meeting with the 8th grade families and hosting information sessions regarding what to expect in high school. You should expect to be receiving a letter from your child. I'll give the letter to each child early next week regarding your specific session. And then after 8th grade, I'd like to meet with 9th grade families. Now, if you want, and so I'll send the letters out next week, and then the week after is when the parent information sessions will start. If you would like to meet with me or discuss anything with me before then, feel free. I've already met with several families, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions or provide more information. My number and my email is both in the Parent Weekly, and I respond best to emailing or text messages. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was I noticed that on the college counseling blurb for the week before spring break, my YouTube link was not there. So what I was basically going to say is how students and how families should approach break. And I guess in summary, students should get off the couch and turn off the TV and turn off the video and turn off any video game consoles or turn off the computer. Break is a time to spend with families. Break is a time to read a book or pursue passions that benefit the student. When we look back at our time, no one is going to remember the hours of binge watching Netflix. No one's going to remember the 9 seasons you watched of this show or all the hours you spent playing video games. Sure, it's fun, but what if you take that time and you cut it in half and you read a book, you spend more time with family, you volunteer, you continue to play soccer or basketball or whatever sport you may be passionate about. Because if you do that, and if you push yourself to cut down on screen time, it's going to help you long term as a person, but also I'm speaking specifically as your college counselor. It's going to help you as your college counselor. You're going to be able to write about your experiences in the common application, in your college application, but you're not going to be able to explain how great it was spending a full weekend doing nothing but watching TV. So I encourage all families to emphasize that breaks are not meant to atrophy your mind and just waste the time away. Family time is great, or pursuing any passions that the student is passionate about. That's what I would really recommend. And so spring break just passed, and I'll probably make a similar announcement before summer break, where we see a lot of students actually, it's called the summer slide, where students' academic abilities drop. And so that can be easily avoided by simply reading a book or many books. So that's my announcement for this week, and thank you very much.